That's what they were talking about. A bit of impromptu sushi action between fish. Good thinking, guys. Next cab off the rank, so to speak, was the ferocious barracuda, which spear tackle the baits in spectacular strikes that few fish can rival. Watch out, Marshy, these things have teeth, and it looks like Trav is going to leave this one to you. Throughout this series we've featured the amazing Rolly shoals, and for some, the best part of the experience is the lagoon fishing. Broom fishing and dive charters tow a couple of tenders out behind the mothership, and these are used to get right into some great fishing water. The atolls are pristine white sand, and the corals around them are home to some monster fish. Before we had a chance to get our lures into the water, Richard on the other boat was hooked into a massive giant trevally that took him 500 metres through the corals before being able to subdue it at the boat.
Great work, Richard!
Was it Richard?
What a fish!
Okay, time to get my lure in the water.
Oh, no sea! Look at that, the world's biggest garfish. Not really, that's a long tom. And they're quite a predator compared to the garfish you'll find back in Perth. Look at the fangs on that. And that's a pretty big one too, so we'll pop him back to go and eat some bait fish, which I'm sure that was on his mind. Here we go. I'll keep my fingers away from those jaws. And he's off. Look at the water.
Stunning. The best way to fish the lagoon is to cast and troll popper lures around the bommies. Fish here are extreme predators and are rarely fussy, but the bright colours make them irresistible like a kebab after a hard night on the town to you and me. Coral trout to 15 kilos, huge trevally and many more live in only a couple of metres of water, but we were going to try and nail the toughest of all, the red bass.
Yeah! Red bass! Summer red bass! Oh! Get into it! That's right up. Oh, you're not wrong! What on earth is this? Red bass! Look at that! People that have caught Papuan black bass say that these are stronger, and I haven't caught a Papuan black bass. It can't be any stronger than that. Oh, that's unbelievable.
We fished all day and the fish just kept on coming one after another, and the only thing that could drag us back to the boat was when someone turned the lights out.
Now you saw us at the Rolly Shoals there and we caught some fantastic fish, but what we did catch is barracuda, and Cleggie's promised to show me a big barracuda jaw.
Indeed, indeed. Have a look at this little number here. This is about a 66 pound to be exact barracuda jaw that was caught by a friend of mine, Ziggy Pazniski, in the 60s at Barrow Island, land-based. Now that is a huge barracuda. The teeth on this are self-explanatory, razor sharp teeth here, and a really unusual jaw. You've got double teeth inside for a cutting edge in here. You certainly don't want to get your finger stuck in there, and you're very careful when you bring these up. This top jaw tooth here, this top one here, when the jaw shuts, it actually penetrates through the bottom jaw to create a locking device. So the actual fish can lock its jaw, and if you've got anything in there, it's gone. It's history and all over. That's why these teeth are here, so when it shuts its mouth, it actually commits that amount of meat to its body, and it doesn't shut its mouth until it's swallowed that prey. So there you go, that's what you caught, and this is why you've got to be really careful when you're handling the barracuda, the great barracuda. What a marvellous fish. Usually returned to the water, not considered great eating, but certainly a wonderful, wonderful fish to look at, as you saw.
Something with teeth again there, Cleggy, and I'm sure I would not have put my hand in there.
No siree, Bob.
What are you fishing with there, Steve?
Mate, I'm shaking its head. Got me. No.
That's spider line.
Oh, man. It's gone. Busted me off. Well, I think it's pretty safe to say that I had a wahoo. That's wire trace, and it's bitten straight through it, 100 kilo wire. That's the sort of fish that you get at the Rolly Shoals. Quickly! Man, I've lost what must be 300 or 400 meters here. Look how much it did me by. We're still on. Don't you worry about that.
After a struggle, I'd finally beaten the monster that took so much line on that first run.
You are kidding me. How did that fish go so fast? I've got no idea. He's on the roids.
Oh well, a fish that fought so hard deserves to go straight back in after a quick photo.
That's it, you're right on it.
When trolling baits, you're constantly annoyed by these hordes of long toms, and they really are like garfish but with enormous fangs. It's like Jekyll and Hyde after you're used to the southern gars that don't really even hunt. They picked on Richard again, and what these long toms lack in fight, they certainly make up for in teeth. They're garfish